how's it going, everyone? Clay here, just add water. We are in West Des Moines, about to be installing a new fountain piece. So these homeowners, they've had a system that we installed a few years back, and they love it, and they've just had a bunch of new work done in their backyard, some hardscapes, retaining walls, all of that, and they have the perfect little spot for a new fountain piece. Flip you around and show you. Be going right in here, right in this spot. It'll be perfect for it. Have just enough room. We'll be able to catch 99% of the splash. It'll be visible from these crazy windows here. Be able to look down at that. It'll be a great little view in the foreground with all this in the background. It will be perfect. But yeah, the pre-existing feature is perfect for that little patio up there, but they're wanting something for everything else if they're going to be entertaining back over here. So that being said, let's start moving some gravel and digging a hole. All right, now that we have all of our prep done, it's time to start laying out our blocks and digging our hole. So with this wall being right here, we can't really bring grade down along the base of it, so that's going to be our final height. That being said, they get wind just funneling in around through here and creating a ton of splash once we get this urn put up. So we're going to have to make sure we do a nice little bowl, dig this down a little bit lower than the wall, but we'll have it back away so we can go up to it. We'll have our liner filling up most of this area, that way we can catch any excess splash we get. But yeah, so we're gonna have to take some of our dirt, bring it here to bring it up to this level, and then we can start digging in our blocks to the height that we need. But yeah, let's get to digging. All right, I'm out of breath, but we're basically to height now. We're just gonna smack the ground a whole bunch with this thing here, so that way there's virtually zero settling done on this, and this basin should stay perfectly level, stand the test of time. Yeah, so watch as I beat some dirt real quick. All right, basin is dry fit, dug out, flattened, compacted, vaults dug in, all that. Now all we have to do, pull this out, fabric, liner, fabric, fountain, pump, plumbing line, water. And that's honestly what we do. That is our job. So let's get to it. first tries the charm. Look at that. It's pretty perfect to me. Oh, perfect to me. And the eye does not lie. 3 times the charm. All right, now that we know that this will be level, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the top 2 parts off of our fountain piece, and we'll be able to get our plumbing line ran up the standpipe, the part that goes straight up and through. We'll get that ran roughly, and then we're gonna fill the bottom with some gravel. That way, this thing is much less likely to fall over in case of any major winds, stuff like that, you know, grandkids trying to tackle the urn. Yeah, it'll have a good stable foundation. So yeah, that's the next step. Take these 2 parts off, fill it up, plumbing line, all that, and then we're gonna gravel this, rock this, and we're almost there. All right, we're at 1%, so hopefully we can get this out in time. But okay, we are all finished up. Look at this bad boy. Look at this. I don't think I've seen a more perfect place for an urn like this. We've even got the lights all in there, lighting it up. None of them having to point towards the viewing angles because it is all up there. Yep, this thing looks fantastic. It fits in real nice. We were able to tie in with the rest of the landscape and hardscapes really well. So now as you walk through here, you're going to be greeted with multiple water features in their backyard between this one and the pondless up there. Just everywhere you go back here, there's going to be some type of water noise going on. It's going to be lovely. All right, we are all wrapped up on this one-day fountain build. We got everything accomplished that we wanted to. The main goal was to have water be visible and audible all throughout the backyard, and we got that. From the old system that was tucked away around the house and was perfect for their patio up top, and now we have this fountain smack dab in the middle of the backyard where it's visible and audible from everywhere. It really goes to show how such a small feature can have a huge effect on the whole backyard. Anyways, if you enjoyed this and you want to see more like it, we post once a week, every Wednesday. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and we will be seeing you next week.